My name is Dontez Lindsay. I am the general manager of Dux Trading LLC, as well as the lead trainer of StockCraft. I'm not a financial advisor, nor a CPA, and the content I create is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I trade in my account, and everything I do is hypothetical in nature because it doesn't happen in your account. My experience with trading is not typical, nor does it guarantee that similar results will be obtained by you. I am merely sharing my opinion with no guarantee of gains or losses in investments. Remember, day trading can be extremely risky. You should be prepared to lose all the funds that you use for day trading. In particular, you should not fund day trading activities with retirement savings, student loans, second mortgages, emergency funds, funds set aside for purposes such as education or home ownership, or funds required to meet your living expenses. Further, certain evidence indicates that investments less than $50,000 will significantly impair the ability of a day trader to make a profit. Of course, an investment of $50,000 or more will no way guarantee a success. With that out of the way, let's get into the content. Hey guys, good morning. Wrong one. Awesome. Hey guys, good morning. Hope you had a good weekend. I remember Friday being a lot of action. I made some money on VEE, and it was overshorted in the morning. It did a long consolidation, and it squeezed in the after hours and created a new top or a new high. And this was an IPO, even though you technically see a year's worth of history. If you go back in the news, it speaks about like top 4 IPOs and a few things like that. And it's associated with this company. At the end of the day, we're still green in the overall market. A lot of money's coming into it. The Fed, we don't know if they're actually creating a fake, what do you call that? Like a fake bull market, if that makes sense. Just buying all these bonds, but they're going to continue to raise interest rates. And we don't know if this is just a bull trap overall. But main thing is SPY is almost at 430. We don't know if this craziness is going to happen to 440, 450. But in the meantime, we have a lot of plays in the penny stocks. Today, like as of now, there's a lot of little things going, like at least 3 or 4 $1 plays. And, everyone's probably expecting something on BBY because it just created a new top at 13. And now it's at 15. My thing with that is, if you go back in the history, there's a lot of resistance. And the next one is at the 1580 area. And overall, I just don't see anything I'm willing to trade right now without like a massive dollar block or double layer resistance. Nothing seems like a clean breakout for me. What do you call it? There's a lot of respected price levels that BBBY has to get through. And AMC, this is it already did a little double top and then has a lot of resistance in the lower 20s. I don't know if this is actually going to come back up. All of it just doesn't seem like it has range for me to go in on it. When it comes to the top gainer of the day, which is TISI, that one is not only is it low price, I forgot the main thing I didn't like about it. Main thing is I don't have a shot today. This one had a 40 million resistance that was canceled all the way up to 3. But I still think it's going to run. What? How you guys doing? What are you up to? Hey, nice trade on VE, brother. You Steven Duck short now? You Steven Duck short now? Yep. What do you call it? There was no borrows. There's no borrows for VEE. I tried it. So I had borrows at the end of the day at 9.8, but usually when you see a break of something, depending on the price, it's going to double, triple, and things like that before it's worth like going in again. I didn't want to, do another day trade. Like that's the only thing that stopped me from holding this a little bit. But I was pretty sure that a lot of people held this overnight, and that's why I don't know if this is actually going to like 14, which is pretty much double from the support. But I kind of want to see if it goes to, what is that, like 18, 17, which is double the breakout. Now, even though I say that, I kind of actually don't know what's going to happen in the morning edge. Yeah. So I'm just going to sit on my hands, and if I see something that pops up that's worth trading, I'm going to go for it. But for now, I don't really see anything. I was looking at this thing called VRNA. Now this one has like a 600 million market cap and like 26 million float. But if you look at its history, it actually doesn't move like in super volatile ways. Okay, this is not the right one. Wait, I don't know if I finished TISI. Yeah, so with like TISI, this one, max it could be like a gap up short, or something that you would trade like a gap up short. Because like it has sideways action. The next top is pretty much 3, and all these individual resistances, they've been canceled. Besides when you get up to, yeah, they've already been canceled. 10Q. Yeah, that's the only thing that's been running like 2 of these tickers. Like some of them have like positive results for their research. Overall, I still don't see anything I would like to trade for now. But where's another one? HLBZ. It's a $2 stock. We've seen this one. I think it was like back on Wednesday, run up to like 190 and then fall right out of the market. It came back up during the pre-market. Looks like it's off the top gainers now. I'm actually surprised that fell so quick. Another one. UBX. This was another one of those resistance plays. I think it was resistance. Yeah, the main thing is like this stopped at 290. I said 290. It stopped at 190 right before $2 before it fell. It only went to 120. I remember it being it was a bounce short, but then it kept going. And now it's back. So this could just be the people that covered. Don't worry about it. Another thing. Let's talk about with VEE. This is it had some news about an IPO. Here we go. Forza. Not that card game. Probably think something else. Yeah, but pretty much they announced their initial public offering. So we know the rules about that. You have to wait till it becomes like a multi-day runner before you're supposed to trade it. This had its extension of about 100%. Took our shot, made some money. It got pretty overshorted, and then it did another leg up. Now we're actually treating it like an IPO and waiting for this to turn into a multi-day runner, do some kind of double top, dollar block, double intraday, like double layer resistance kind of stuff. Anything that shows that it's going to have extension and lose liquidity. All the $6, $7 area just became support, and then a small support at the previous peak at 830. So the range is just not there for me. I want to see how this develops. Like, is it actually going to push? But other than that, yeah, I'm not touching AMC. If I did, I'd actually probably short it. And that'd be like a long swing kind of thing. When it comes to BBBY, even though this technically did break out, there's so much stuff above it, and I don't know if this overall market has like that much of an effect on BBBY and AMC, but I can't really see this moving past 18, and even if it does, it still would just seem like a trap. It's like it took a while for it to get back up to 13. When you go in the history, the next like obvious resistance is at like the 15, 16 area. Then it goes up to 18. Yeah, that's all I really have for BBBY. Like, it's a break, but there's still stuff that are just gonna keep it down. And if it's connected to AMC, I still have a direction of going down overall. There's another one. Do it. Oh yeah, I still ended up getting the copy strike. They reviewed it and they're just like, he's playing music. I was like, dang it. I thought turning it lower would I'd get away with it. Nah, they banned me in Russia. I was like, no, not Russia. How you guys doing today? Anybody see anything? Market opens in 1 minute. Oh, that's what it was. VRDN. That's one that it looks like it barely moves, even though they have like positive research and it's a healthcare company. I just like that it's $20 with a high cap. But I still want to see more extension. Just aiming for shorts. Now, if I buy stuff, yeah, there's a few things I would have bought today. Oh, I put it. How many people just shorted right at the open? BBBY and VE and AMC. Indeed. Maybe this is the people that bought, you know, starting from 10. I want to see if there was news on this. I heard from like one of the YouTube channels. They were warning that the only thing you could do at one point would be selling or something. Couldn't tell if they were just making FOMO. The dilution. I'll put in AMC. I meant to put in BBB. Oh, meme stocks. Oh, meme stocks. I've missed you so. Rampant interest rate hike. Morning. Morning. So if this does break its pre-market high, where would the next stop be? 17. This one went up to 80 something percent and just died. I already pulled back over 20%. It's pretty much dead. I want to see if this one runs back up to 9. This one went from $2 to $9. Man, next time I see another like 300% plus late day spike, oh, I'm just blindly shorted. Or at least that's what the market's telling me to do. And then as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna short it again. Then it comes right back up to that opening price. I'm gonna short it again. Now we're at that same price now. When it comes to the previous day top, and then about 3/4 of the panic candle of that day. And there's only pre-market resistance at the top, and then a little bit of that close. Now, if it went up to at least the close at like 7 something, I kind of feel like I'd want to go in there. But it doesn't look like it actually has that much strength. There's way too many things that are going to steal its volume. But if I really want to do something, like I already did, I'm already long BBY. I'm up 2,500. But it's a what do you call it? It's a what do you call that? Oh, it's a paper trade. But I'm in at 9.27. Now remember, we did this on the 10th. How much did Dux lose on BBVY? I thought he made money. Yeah. AMC, BBVY, lost a little on VEE, but then got it back later. Yeah, he's up. Who asked that? No. I just don't know if this BBVY is gonna keep going. I cover my paper short, take my profits and run. Oh, no, actually, I think it might actually go up a little bit more. But there's another doing SIGA, what it was. So this one has been slow grinding for weeks now. You know, you see these massive pullbacks right there after several green days. So it tells us this like stock's tendency. You know, like red day, then 4 green days in between, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. Now we're actually getting to that point again where we can kind of consider these like shallow red days, like a slight green day. I was thinking like 27, 26 before the next like pullback. Like when you look at the volume, it's not gradually increasing. It's actually kind of hard to tell, but the only thing you can really tell is like there's a large amount of volume the day before it does the wait, what do you call it? So I feel like I just be gambling on it. You definitely do something like the double tops, triple. When it breaks out, it's like a $3 kind of thing. But I'm not that. I don't want to talk about it on stream. That's where this goes. A lot of little things that I would trade if I wasn't on PDT. I'd do it. I promise I'd. But VEE, people were hammering that. Oh man, I should have tried to get those shorts at like 5 a.m. I looked at all my stocks at 5, still in bed, like on my laptop, and I'm just like, man, do I really want to get up today? Then, you know, I'm still looking at all the stocks up to like 5:30. I tried to borrow at 5:30 exactly, couldn't get any borrows. I was like, wait a second, what? I was like, why is that? Once I couldn't get any borrows, I'm just like, hold on, I'm missing something. So this was one of those things on my list where, you know, I just wanted to pay special attention to it and ask Steven later, what the hell happened? Like all last night, he's just like, oh, are you ready for Monday? I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready for Monday. And in the back of my head, I'm just like, what am I ready for? The AMC? Is it BBBY? I was like, is there a meme stock that's like gonna creep up? Is there gonna be an explosion to like IPO tomorrow? Now, when I saw VEE, there was a lot of people that probably just got super squeezed. Hey, ooh. I shorted it, and I went. What did I do? I went in at like 814 with a 25K. Wait a second. No, I went in at 814 with 20K. And then I had thoughts about, adding more at like 750. Because like, I forgot what the percentage was, but there was a bounce. And I was just like, oh, I'm about to add. Then they're talking smack in the Freedom Challenge. And, as soon as I said something in the challenge, I'm just like, man, if this fucks up or if this messes up, everybody's going to laugh at me. Just like, okay, I'm not going to add. Like, I'm under PDT. I can't go in and out when I want. So like, I just let it ride. It cracked right after, like 2 minutes after I said I'm going to add. I'm like, I ended up adding later. When it went to like 490 after another bounce. So I went in 27K total and my average was at 777. And yeah, I covered at 620. No, not exactly 620. But that was my target statistically. I actually covered at 635. And yeah, it looks like a lot of other people covered around that same area. Looked pretty overshorted, and everyone wanted something to buy at the end of the day. As soon as this thing closed, 4 minutes later, just popped to $9. Part of me wanted to buy it, but as soon as it went to $9 and showed like a big pullback, the other part of me is just like, okay, I still have borrows. I can hold this overnight, sell it in the morning. But then I didn't know what I was trading, or I didn't know what I would be trading. So I started looking back at like all my gap fill notes, failed bounce shorts, and everything like that until I remembered this was an IPO. And then Steven was just like, yeah, this is an IPO. And I'm like, where did I get the balls to short this? And then I remember Ben coming into the chat saying that this had warrants and stuff at like 750, and that's where this all started. It was like, only thing I saw was early shorts got squeezed, and I'm just like, oop, I'm about to step on the early shorts. And that's how oh, never mind. How you long BBBBY LOL? You're reading too much Reddit. Hey, I did it on the paper trade, and I'm up 3,000. So now I made money. I only put in 600 shares. So 750 was one of those places that this bounced to. I don't know if this is going to be a support for it. Because remember I was talking about those gap fill notes before? All the gap fill notes I have, they talk about a overextended gap down. But what do you call it? Even though this technically went from like 3 to 9, that is kind of the first green day in extension that we want for an overextended gap down. And when it comes to being within that 15% of 15% of the extension, that's what this was. Boy, it just makes me nervous because I was a part of that day. And so every time I look at this, I can't actually see the pattern. I just see what I traded yesterday, and I don't want to trade into that same volatility. Like it's weird. It's like a psychological block that I can't see it right away, even though I legit directly read it this morning from my notes. And I'm because like I directly what do you call it? Like a lot of my notes, they're built in hindsight, and so I just legit put down what I saw, and like, word for word, you have something like this. But I just like realized and remembered that this is overextended gap down. Now, the whole thing that really threw me off was the IPO part. But if this is really overextended gap down, this should only be able to go down by like 25%. Maybe that's what he was talking about. Okay, but what am I doing? Doing a project about trading in the university. Do you know any good books about trading psychology I could use as a source? I'd like Trade in the Zone, but if you're talking about the trading books that have like the best psychology, one of the classics is Reminiscence of a Stock Trader. Like Alex Chavez just gave that one to me, or like the title. Yeah, this one, Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. I think, this is overall like one of the best. Like I'm actually on my second read of it right now. I only have 2 hours left, which I read on double speed on the second run. But the second or another book would be Trading in the Zone, Marcus Douglas. Yeah, the rest of them I wouldn't really recommend, but yeah, I really wouldn't recommend the rest of them. I just started, not just started, we call that. I just start picking up random psychology books and stuff online to see if they're good. But those are the only two that I'm just like, yeah, for sure. But that's not all my audiobooks. Must have a second account. Probably. Oh, we gotta make sure my mom's medicine got delivered. Overextended gap down. That's what I was talking about. There's also another MGL something. That's what it was. MEGL. What did this? Oh, it's another IPO. Okay, nah, this looking crazy. Look like this IPO'd at like $200 something, unless I'm tripping. We don't need. Look at that. See, oh, I would have hammered this if I saw that. Like, who does that? Okay, you IPO at $80, and everybody's just like, wow, it's so high. I'm just gonna blindly short it, and then they get their butt squeezed all the way up to like $4. But I think that's in the pre-market. It has a 7 million float, 200 million market cap. Yeah, but if you got that short though, oh my gosh, anywhere in the hundreds, short that thing all the way down to $1. Is that what I saw? Oh no, it's not $1. It's $11. But man, where was I? What was that last Wednesday? What is this? That's a scam. I wish I was a part of the short though. Okay, hold on. I might need to start looking at some of these IPOs. Oh, there's a whole list on MarketWatch. Oh, what am I doing? For meta levels. For meta level stuff, extraordinary popular delusions and madness of crowds popular for learning about trading or psychology. Madness of crowds. Never heard of Start spilling madness, and I was like, oh, there it is. Gender, race, and identity. Oh. Oh, for meta level stuff. Coordinate. I see it. That's 2015, 2020. Marketing, mental health, theory, investing, trading, sociology. Hey, that's a good read. That's not it. Extraordinary popular delusions. Uh, man, I need to know how to put timestamps on this. I can't tell if you just said that or if that was like 3 minutes ago. Any book by Dr. Brett N. Steinberg is good. Yeah, I like that author. Only person what do you call it? Brett. That's the name I really remember. I don't know if he's one of these. Brett. I've heard of him. Ooh. Okay. Enough of that. Back to doing things. Now this. But the one we were wondering if it was going to be the next HKD. Oh, I remember that. At first, I thought you guys were talking about a different ticker. I only read part of the conversation. Or maybe I saw it like after it went down. POW, 100. Oh no, it has 500,000 volume, but it's still up 120%, and it's a $5 stock. Worthy to put on the screen. Yeah, let me just look at that. Float too. 11 million float. 20 market cap. That news. Energy stock. Peer view. This one. Oh, it's a straight cliff when it falls under. But is he going to do that? You know, they've been shorting a lot on BBY and AMC. I can consider this dead yet. Some people still holding from 27. People just joined. It is a multi-day runner. Confirmation. This second count. We're at 150%. IPOs. Well, it's an IPO. Oh, that's helpful. Well, at least tell us the sector. Yeah, there's legit no information on it. Probably why it didn't have volume. Well, it's halted. Notice exempt offering Form D. Form D is when in doubt. Google out. If Twitter or something has something about it, this EPO step. I just want to know what they do. Okay, China, global internet people. Okay, internet company, China. Number of employees, 78. That's 2020. Founded in 2014. So it's an IPO that got Okay, so they just went public. They founded it in 2014. Internet, why does this say energy? Is it actually energy? Where? It's from percentage of public. Okay, here we go. We have some information. 52 market cap. Looks like this is a starting market. Current market cap. Half on my left is like 150. Shares outstanding 24. Public float 11. Yeah, that one. That's probably actually where they get this information. Okay, so we can use this as 50. If those borrows, you're at 200%, my guy. You're at $6. Oh, and you're only 2 cents. Oh my gosh. Halted. Sunrise New Energy. Low float. 200%. No history of resist. Not a multi-day. I don't know. I'm not gonna get. What will be my confirmation to go in? All kinds of things. You fill it with your knob again. No, this is a new mic. I don't fiddle your knob on stream. You can do it later. What? Is this like an inside joke? Or are you guys talking about this? All this is per down. And when I talk again, then you can see it just gets louder. I probably started like trying to talk to myself, and then like it just didn't pick up. Either that, or I was talking inside of the side of the mic, because I forgot what the dial is called. Yeah, like there's a dial or a knob on the side of the mic where it pretty much says I'll pick up voice from this side, but I won't do it for the other 3/4 of the mic. And so if I don't talk into this side, I don't sound like I'm actually speaking into the mic. If I talk over here, it probably sounds a little different. Don't fiddle with the knob on the bus. That's a felony. Okay, see, that's what I thought you were talking about. I'm not Pee Wee Herman. But I go to movie theaters and play with door handles. What am I doing? Doing something. Someone message me. You fiddle with your knob again, I think. Audio is cutting in and out. Well, there's plenty of slack on this. Plenty of slack on the cord. I made sure I didn't touch the knob. It has to be that thing I was just explaining. Main thing is I want to keep it on like just this side. I might actually move my arm for the I'm gonna move my boom arm. Yeah, I'm gonna move the mic arm over here so it can like directly point at me. Yeah, so I'll be talking like this. It's all in my personal space and I want to swing on it. And I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just like, dude, get out of my face. Yeah, but back to this EPOW. I forgot how to spell in the middle of that sentence. But there's another ticker. Oh, that was BBW or BBY. BBW. That's how you know I should go back to sleep. Remember, this is it's 3 cents now per borrow. They're going up in the world. That's kind of suspicious. I put in the ticker and there's not a percentage that comes up. It's only 000. Maybe the broker wasn't prepared. Well, they got the volume at least. Okay, just in case I'm lagging, I'm just gonna restart this. Wait a second, I just updated. No, I updated my laptop. Let's see if Let me put what did I do that limit order thing again? I don't understand what's happening. Okay, I can click things. Show me where. I remember. Calculate. Oh, I got pretty close. Yeah, it's supposed to be a balance. Average 20%, 26%. Oh. $70. Okay, we got another 10 cents off of it. Pretty much the same. When losing liquidity short, show signs of gaining liquidity in heavy traded consolidation. Okay. Yeah. So liquidity, but it didn't lose half its spike. That wouldn't be considered lose. And then gains liquidity. Gap fill. Also a gain. Heavy traded consolidation. Cover potential support created. Cover potential. What the? Where'd it go? Dude, come on. Wait, can we? No, that's not. I thought I had a third one of these. Oh. That's sad this time. Oh, this is my older version of it. No wonder I don't see stuff. Okay. I'm tripping. But main thing is there could be that bounce soon. Does it already did its thing? Oh, 5 to 15% of the entire spike. Yeah. Yeah. So that. Oh, 830. As long as it's above 830, good. Or short. Fresh chart. Now this traded the largest amount of volume and it also IPO'd, so it was a fresh chart. Ah, man, like all the overextended gap down ideal features I look for, they're here, but I missed it. Now I'm just trying to see if there's a second entry on this, like at first red day. If you guys are wondering what am I doing over here. Size in one entry, double A intraday validation into a fake out crack. No moment. Validation is broke. Ah. Over half parabolic when your risk is vividly. Oh, or okay. Half parabolic. $6.77. Oh, it's the back end. The average is 25%. 26. Cover at the end of the day, for better or worse, loses its edge. Validation for the previous day. Yeah. That's pre-market volume. Better. Yeah. It have a very low pre-market. Only 8 million right now. Yeah, but it only had like 60 million intraday. Still 1 to 10. So yeah. It'd still be under like a 1 to 10 ratio. $2 to $10 stock. It's definitely almost $10. So fits that criteria. 3 to 10 million float. It definitely fits that. Oh, I just have all kinds of FOMO. Now I'm getting a southern accent. 200 to 300% extension on the daily. Yep. Breakout into gap fill with 3-hour consolidation. Week close. Morning bounce short. Pattern in planned sequence. Oh, like in that sequence. Okay. Damn, I have such detailed notes. But I still missed it. When I can refine this down into like 30 seconds, like I can understand that. Oh, it's over. Consistently profitable. It's just a matter of time. No, everything would be fine if I just actually look at my notes. But I just don't do, but I don't at the same time. Not enough. I feel like I use it as a crutch. Like it's the same thing when I try to make these videos. If I make a script, I don't actually just read or like speak. I just keep looking at the script And then I changed my paradigm or my attitude. I'm like, oh, I'm reading skills, not actually speaking skills now. This thing is still available. Now it's only 4 cents. Still kind of suspicious not having a percentage. Now it's technically up 130, but when it was 180 though. Oh yeah, where'd the chat go? MVTA. Oh yeah, I was looking at that earlier. Oh yeah, still don't understand what this is. Pretty sure there's something hiding in one of these screens. I just closed like 7 windows. This is the only one that's not closed. Can't even think about what it would be. Oh, there you are. Look at that. Nullable object must be valued. Okay. There we go. Too bad I pressed the X button before I found that. But what is it? Oh yeah, we don't need are you? I think it was in. I gotta put these screens back up. MVTA. You need the Joe Rogan mics. Oh, like a podcast mic? Yeah, that'll definitely be the next upgrade. I like, so technically I could use the one like next door because like we do have those kind of mics. They just require a lot more maintenance and stuff, and I leave that to like Jimmy. Me, I'm like, it's like everything here I'm doing it, so I'm just kind of winging it. But you guys definitely deserve better audio quality. Everyone wants to hear every like swallow and all the realistic reality TV. I was about to say. I like doing that one size fits all kind of setups. You know, like standing desk, movable arm, and things like that. I might just turn off the speak from this side part of the mic. I just don't know if you'll be able to hear the computers and everything around me. We want to hear that knob fiddling. Not really. Yeah, so there's a weird scratching sound. Like, so you probably can't see it, but there's like a little paper right here. And I used to think that something was scratching on the bottom of the knob at all times. I thought it was me. I looked after like, you know, tens of videos and I actually realized it's not me. It's something in each one of these like mics, or it's like something to do with the connection of like the cords or something. Like, this is a whole new mic and I still have that same problem. I have no clue what it is. And I keep Googling it, going through all kinds of forums, and I have no clue what it is. And then when I look at the videos, I'm legit not touching the mic, the cord's not touching anything, and you still have that sound, and it sucks to edit. Knob filling ASMR. I'm gonna assume the ASMR is a ticker. It's not. The MVTA. Okay, so it went up to 6. 450. Technically still wouldn't have rain. Support here, support there. Meet them in the middle. Now my only regret today is VE and not recognizing right away the overextended gap down. Even though, you know, fresh volume, perfect price range. Pretty sure. Oh, there you are. Oh yeah. Not the ideal, but pretty close to ideal when it comes to float. Like it fits the range. Boo hoo hoo, boo hoo. Now this EPOW though. I can't tell if it looks like Bay or not. Because if it looks like Bay, I go in and I short it. Now remember, this only had 500,000 volume when it was at 6. And it did that big halt at like 180%. Now we're at like 2-3 million volume. We're only an hour in. Oh wait, we're an hour in. It's 10:30, guys. Time to go. MEGL. We already saw that. It just dropped from 300. We don't know if it's going to be HKD or not. Anything that moves like that big, nah, I'm not touching it unless it goes right back up to like 300 something. Then I could just blindly short it and just walk away. But there's no way it would turn into HKD again. But no one got that kind of money. Actually, I think I just made a video. Yeah, I made a video that talks about that a little bit. When that comes out, you guys should check it out. In the meantime, I actually forgot to do something, even though the alarm went off. There we go. All right, guys, it's 10:30. I'm gonna peace out. You be safe. Make sure you have a wrist. Cover your positions. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.